Once upon a time, there was a young woman named Maria who lived in a small village. She had always been a person of deep faith, believing that God had a plan for everyone. But one day, Maria faced a difficult challenge that made her question everything. Maria had been working hard to get a promotion at her job. For years, she put in extra hours, stayed late, and did everything she could to prove herself. She prayed every night, asking God to help her get that promotion. She believed that it was the only way she could achieve her dreams and take care of her family. But despite her prayers and her hard work, the promotion went to someone else. Maria was heartbroken. She couldn't understand why God hadn't answered her prayers. She felt forgotten, as if her faith had been in vain. She asked herself, "Why would God let this happen? Why didn't my plan work out?" For weeks, Maria struggled with doubt. She kept praying, but her heart wasn't in it. It felt like God's plan was hidden from her, and she couldn't see the bigger picture. Then, one evening, while Maria was walking home from work, she met an old woman sitting on a bench by the road. The woman had a warm, kind smile and invited Maria to sit beside her. Sensing Maria's sadness, the woman gently asked, "What's troubling you, my dear?" Maria shared her story, telling the woman how she had worked so hard and prayed so much, only to be disappointed. She told the woman that she no longer understood God's plan. The old woman listened carefully, and when Maria finished, she said, "Sometimes, when we think things aren't going the way we want, it's because God has a better plan for us, one we cannot yet see." Maria frowned, still confused. "But how could this be better? I needed that promotion." The woman smiled softly and replied, "Imagine you are walking through a thick forest. You can only see the trees around you, but God sees the whole path, where it leads, and what lies beyond. You might not see the next clearing, but He knows it's there. Trust that the journey will take you where you need to be." Maria nodded, though she wasn't completely convinced. The woman continued, "Let me tell you a story. Years ago, I was in your position. I was praying for something I thought I needed, but God didn't give it to me. At the time, I was angry, just like you. But a few months later, a new opportunity appeared, one I never could have imagined. It was far greater than anything I had hoped for. If I had gotten what I asked for, I would have missed it." The old woman's words stayed with Maria. She thanked her and walked home, thinking deeply about what she had said. Weeks passed, and Maria tried to shift her perspective. She continued to work hard, but she also trusted that maybe, just maybe, God had a better plan for her. One day, out of the blue, Maria's boss called her into the office. A new position had opened, one far more rewarding and aligned with Maria's true passions than the promotion she had originally wanted. It was the opportunity of a lifetime. Maria was offered the job. In that moment, everything became clear to Maria. She realized that if she had gotten the promotion she prayed for, she would have missed this perfect role. God's plan had been working all along, even when she couldn't see it. Maria smiled as she remembered the old woman's words. God sees the whole path. She understood now that God's timing and plans are often far beyond our understanding, but they are always for our greater good. The experience deepened Maria's faith, teaching her that while we may not always get what we ask for, we can trust that God has a plan for our lives. His plan may not look like ours, but it is always perfect in the end.